Is Big first up? Uh-oh, I have my window open. There we go. Big is first up versus Tack. Trying to see Tack. What's your name? What is it? I'm just gonna call you Tack. It's a bit tacky, but you know, what can you do? Big burst out for Big, trying to see if he can get a setup. That's gonna be a big primordial. Does he have themselves the zaps? Tack, not looking that good. He got himself all the time. Maybe that'll be enough. Unless he just gets blasted. Unless he just gets blasted before he can even press the button. Unless he got it removed. Did he get a cleanse, or was that just like the burst? Jesus Christ. This guy right here. Big is doing some big numbies. Baron is going to be up next. Got himself the full army of the undead summoned up, but immediate root is going to stop him in place. As Big got himself at least an Ice Fury. Had himself a burrow. Could go with an Earth Elemental to try to see if he could deal with the pets. Is going to be able to go with the Earth LA. Maybe the Earth LA will be able to taunt some of these pets off of him potentially. Does go for the Trinket. Hex trying to see if he can move while casting. Going to be AMS out of Baron pretty early on. Big, maybe that's an opportunity here to go for some Frost Shock so they slow down Baron. I think he's just waiting until he can get himself a next big setup with the Sky Fury Totem, which he does have Stormkeeper back up, so potentially this could be the big goat. Is Baron is not careful. This could be the big burst combo. If the Shaman got everything available, big zap, does he have himself to go? Potentially big one to IBF, drop it, knocking him out of the dome to try to see if he can max out the damage. I think a lot of the Shaman's damage is gone for the time being. The AMS up for Baron. Try to see if he can go for the stun with the Earth Elemental as he's looking for a little bit of the recovery. If he can go for a root around the corner, get a couple of those Ice Furies with Frost Shocks, that would be a huge combo. As he does at least get himself the what is it? The root totem down. He's going to be able to get an Ice Fury off the goal as well, so that could be kind of good. Baron recovers quite a lot of health though. At the 10% mark, 10% dampener mark, not a lot of healing reduction is active, at least for the time being. So you can at least stave off a lot of it quite well. Baron is a rather big, waiting until he get himself the, what is it, the Guardian? Wall not going to be back up, but the Guardian may want to be used up pretty early here. AMS up for Baron, try to see if he can immune a lot of the totem damage, or at least the totem stun. Army of the Undeads does get a charge in. For Big, he got to find an opportunity to get himself a Stormkeeper if he wants to have himself a big go. No more IBF, no more big AMZ, maybe AMS, I don't really know when it comes out. Blind for a second, he knows what to expect damage-wise. For Big, hopefully he'll have himself like a big setup, got himself big defenses, as well as offenses, massive zaps. Nothing you could do about it, just took him out of the game. Messiah, I think, gonna be up next, yeah. Charging out, now that Big just used up a lot of his offenses and defensive value, now is the time for him to charge in and try to see if he can stop this Shaman metas. All Big can do in this situation is try to buy himself a little bit of time and a little bit of cover. As Saya charging around the corner, does go for the full stun onto Big, trying to see if he can blast him out, cut him down, got himself immunity in case there's any kind of CC or any kind of magic control or anything that Big can throw at the guy. Walling off, that's all he could really do in this situation. Try to go for a Hex, Lightning Lasso instead, Trinkets out of it, roots him, trying to go for heal. Wait a second, why is Judy getting a zap onto the Shaman? Why do you hit him with a, what's it called? Fear of a Loon? Hello? Was he just trying to help him? Is that what's happening? Did you just cleanse him? Hold on, did you just spell him? Or was that just like a normal Hex that fell off? What is happening? Is he just assisting him? Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. What is happening here? Storm Elemental's back up. Saya might have to deal with the Primordial here. That's going to be probably a bubble, unless he does have a bubble. For Big, he just got to find a way to live. Burrow, maybe this will be enough. Hold on. If you can knock up Saya out of the bubble, go for Lightning Bolt, maybe a chance potentially? No, there's nothing he can do. Try to go for a go. What is it flagging here? What is happening? Hold on. You can't be flagging the guy if you just got an assist out of Drudy. What is happening here? I'm also not sure if Drudy, it looked kind of like how Drudy, I'm not 100%, but it looked like maybe the Hex that was on Saya didn't last nearly as long as I thought it would have. So I don't know if Drudy went over there to like dispel him or anything like that. I have no clue. I have no idea. He puts his part of my head. Oh, he did I guess dance around you or teabag you a little bit, didn't he? I guess there's that. I don't know, but get an assist from Drudy, just so get clapped now. You can't be saying get clapped if you get an assist. It doesn't feel like a proper 1v1. I don't even know. I mean, I guess you could call that being clapped, but at least I feel like it should be an honorable clapping of the cheeks. If you're clapping their cheeks without honor, are you even living? You know what I mean? As Bet is going to be up next, trying to see if we can find Drudy. Drudy does pick up the eyes, but doesn't find the rogue. I think he just spammed the Moonfire as best as he can. Yeah, he might need to go back into Prowl if he wants to play the stealthy game against him. PG tips, teabags. Exactly, man. This is going to be a bear form. At least he's out in a big defensive form, so maybe that'll help him out a little versus Batman? Bet. I'll call him Bet. Barson out for Drudy. Maybe this will be something he could work with. Sepsis? Maybe he can remove Sepsis. Isn't the Sepsis a poison they could use to cleanse? Do you want to? I think you do, right? Splash on the Bet. Does go in for a Cyclone. Taking a lot of those dot damage from Sepsis, though. Not feeling great whatsoever, though. As he goes in for at least a root onto Bet. Trying to go for a Shadow Meld. No dots on him, so he's actually going to be able to stay in stealth the entire time. Unless Drudy was watching him. He does end up going for a Prowl, does go for a reset. No more trinket available for the Druid though, so it's going to be a little bit of an interesting situation. Eyes not available either. I don't even know if he wants to be out there picking up the eyes. Actually, I really think Bet should be the one. Or Drudy situation, I really think it would be better for Drudy if Bet was the one trying to get aggressive, pick up the eyes, find them. Because then at least Drudy could keep him at distance because you got no trinket. Next stun combo, Barkskin, maybe that'll help you a little bit. But unless you don't get anything else to follow up, that might be a little bit rough. So Call of Duty right now, standing really close to the rogue. Dangerously close. Next cheap shot could put you in a bad spot. Just trying to see if you can now back up out of the towards the enemy team side. As long as nobody AoE's there, I think it'll be A-okay though. Now, need rules for stealth classes. So we don't make rules unless we can enforce them. And with stealth classes, it's not like you can press a button and then just deny stealth. Right? If I could, I'd do it. Right? Okay, you guys been stealth for long. Disable stealth. You can't vanish, can stealth, can shout him out, can anything. I'd do it. I would do it. But there's no rule that I can enforce. What am I going to do? I could just be a Karen and yell at them like, guys, get out of stealth. But like, they don't have to listen to me. They're in the arena. They don't have to do anything. I can yell my head off and I can't do anything. So we don't make rules around things we can't enforce. Nico. That's like been my one rule in 5v5 1v1. Oh, I guess like a handful of rules. Like, it's a duel, treat it like a duel. Don't help out. Don't, run in unless it's your turn. But that's like one of the rules that we've had on 5v5 duels for like ever now. Yeah. Like if you wanna find a way to enforce it, I'd love it, but yeah, there's no way to enforce it really. Sap onto Drudy, cheap shot right after. Got himself Barskin, looking for maybe some way to survive. Got himself Heart of the Wild, maybe. Trinkets, and that's going to be Trinket out of Bet. As he goes in for more of a defensive reset. Does go for random AoE. Regrowth is up. Maybe he can go for setup. Stun, super DR. Maybe for Drudy, this could be an opportunity. We are getting into pretty high dampening. Cloak of Shadows got himself Barrel for maybe a Heart of the Wild. Friends of Regen. Trying to go for that clone. Does not get it. Just goes down. There's not much you could really do in that situation, honestly. How does one honorable clap cheeks? Well, it's got to be just one-on-one. If you're getting assisted, that takes out the whole honor out of the equation. At least that would be one of the few things I say how to honorably clap cheeks. You know what I mean? Set us all people and get a stealthy fake ninja. I mean, that would maybe do it, but like, if that doesn't force someone to stealth, then well, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't really try to make rules around things we can't really enforce. Like most homies are fine. Like let's say I make a rule like, okay, don't use Void Shift as a priest. Most people are fine not using Void Shift, and just like, yeah, stuff like that. It's usually pretty easy to enforce. As for stealth stuff, I mean, if you guys can come up with a way to enforce it, I'm all ears. Stun onto Sham as Bet having himself another go. Druid down. Trying to see if he can take Shamtar down. Sepsis right after with advantage to follow. Sham does find him. Although I think he's in re-stealth. Or no, he's vanish or evasion. Must have been evasion because he was kind of translucent. Sham trying to see if he can pick up a little bit of healing with a Guardian. Does actually help him catch up a little bit of health, but that evasion for the rogue keeping him nice and healthy. Sham with a Sunder trying to go for a heal, but Bet is not going to give him a chance whatsoever. That was a weird duel. That was quite a fast one with just the rogue getting 3. Oh. Okay, I'll let you look at that one again. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah?